Today, a game that makes this sport what it is, a rivalry game. For many schools and fans, it's days like today that can set your feelings about your school allegiance and provide a sense of accomplishment or dread for a very long time. Welcome to Ames, Iowa, home of the Cyclones of Iowa State. And the Cyclones will get us started with the opening kickoff. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or two, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. So the Missouri Tigers offense will go on the attack first. The last time these two rivals got together, guys, there were hurt feelings and some dead fish handshakes in the aftermath, and this might be just the recipe to cook up some revenge, Jesse.
Well, they're going to be motivated, that's for sure. The losing team, they have been hearing about that blowout loss now for a very long time. They had this game circled, David, all offseason, hoping to get that payback.
Oh, man, and you get all the quotes, all the people talking about all those blowhards on all the different networks, i.e. us, talking about how bad it was and how embarrassing it was, and now you get a chance to get some payback. They're excited.
Looking to throw, it's Foster. Another incompletion on third down. So Missouri will have to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Catches it at the 15. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. So the Iowa State Cyclones offense has the ball for the first time. Typically, you don't think of an offense built around its tight end, but they got no production from there last week. They'll need that to improve in this one, David.
Yeah, he's a chain mover. He's a red zone threat. That big old body, man, he's a matchup problem. So they definitely need to find a way to make sure that they're feeding the big fella, that they're using him in different ways. And listen, balance on offense is good. Still use the receivers. But, Jesse, they can't forget about that dude.
No, and I don't think you have to all of a sudden panic and all of a sudden reinvent your playbook offensively. You just got to execute better, and you got to give him more opportunities. I think that was one of the biggest problems their last game out. They just didn't throw it his way enough. That has to change today. He should be targeted really early in this game.
Bully ball on third and short. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. The Cyclones racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a first down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
Finds the tight end. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning Turkey Bowl. He tries to take the top off. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, trying to convert through the air. With the catch, it's Robbins. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. The give on the option. They'll make the stop, and he gets 4 on the play. Balls at the 25. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Nicholson. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. And the Cyclones come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the red zone, looking for a space. He's got it on the move. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be first and goal. The Cyclones, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put... And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Iowa State. They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game?
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. Quick handoff. Finding themselves. Oh, he's got some space. Hits him with a stiff arm. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Hey, listen, explosive plays comes in all different shapes and sizes. That time, they attack the outside to the left on the ground, and that is a momentum-shifting play.
They know they have a huge advantage there. I expect them to go right back to it.
And what do you do now if you're on defense? You got to be expecting that they're going to try and attack that side of the field, maybe in the same way, maybe on this next play right here.
Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. What tremendous vision to find the crease and explode through it. He's down to the 31. And the Tigers can really attack on this second and short. The screen, he's got wheels. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. They probably feel good about their field goal chances from the 29, but they'd love to convert this third and short. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. He slides that just inside the right upright. That'll bring him to within 4.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Got a man. It's Bettis. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. And the Cyclones in the hurry-up.
He came into this year with big expectations. Everybody expecting him to stat it up. And now with that last completion, he's already over 2,000 yards passing for the season.
How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? So now it's second and long.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. They're going to go to the air on third and short. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
Nothing too exotic about that blitz right there. That's just the middle linebacker coming right up the middle of the field in the teeth of that offensive lineman. Nobody accounted for him, and he gets home.
The Cyclones line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Mizzou has it back on the offense coming out on the field. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. Trying to burn this defensive back. Catch inside the 30 and still running. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end of this defense moving forward.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Dropping back, it's Foster. Quickly out to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Gets the back moving. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Makes the catch. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. He stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Big one this week in the SEC. Heck, they're all big ones in that conference. Florida is down right now inside the swamp, but this young man under center today has shown some moxie. We could see a legend born in Gainesville today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Oklahoma. Week in and week out in the SEC, it's a battle of attrition. And if anything big changes, you'll hear about it here.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Wide receiver comes in motion. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Cyclones decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. Here's the handoff. At the 45 on his way. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Dobbs. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. The play action fake. Rush is on him. Trying to get rid of it. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Foster. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And you usually don't bring in dime packages for running teams. You bring in dime because you know they're going to throw the football. You got more speed on the back end to cover, and defensive linemen know they have their job to do. And their job is to go get that quarterback and get that sucker on the ground.
Missouri will have to send out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. Iowa State sending the offense back out. To the air on first down. Zings it complete to the right.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Give to the running back. Breaks into the open. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Cyclones want to crank the tempo.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Bettis. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
And the Cyclones now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Spins away from the defender. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. Coming to the line, looking for that first down on third and short from the 29. They'll send the back in motion. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. Splits the uprights. Good. And the 3-ball gives us a tie.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board.
The Tigers come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll try to drive ahead on third and short. He did not make it, a stone wall on third down. So Missouri will have to punt it away. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. Fair catch is brought in at the 43, and they are set up nicely. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Going right to work up top. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in a rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. To the air on second down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Robbins. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Motion from the back. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Pressure coming. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. The Cyclones will punt it away on 4th down. A high kick trying to pin them deep. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Finds us back in the middle. There he goes. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
He's run out of bounds and didn't gain an inch on the play. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking downfield, it's Foster. Just a short pass to the tight end.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this 1st down, so you find the tight end, see if you can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
He hurls one deep down the left side. Makes the grab at the 10. Touchdown, Missouri! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Now, a lot of times you see those receivers, as soon as they get by the DBs, you know, that hand goes straight up in the air. I got him. I got to step on him. He got to step on him, and the ball was thrown perfectly out in front. And you could see he runs underneath it, gets it, and gets the long touchdown on the go route.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they cover the final 54 yards with the explosive play in the passing game for 6. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. From the gun, running back on the move. Into a mass of giant bodies, we'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. And the Cyclones moving quickly to the line. Now the play fake. Fires to the tight end. Shows him the stiff arm. He works his way across the 40-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 41.
When offenses get 1st downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the 2nd quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger, because it's obvious. These offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Grabbed in the middle, it's Nicholson. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. The Cyclones send out the punt unit. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down toward the earth. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Back to throw, it's Foster. The quick out. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Right on the money.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
Throws to the tight end. And they'll miss the connection here on third down. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. Fires to the right. It's complete. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Throwing right. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. Pulls it in. It's Robbins. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. Absolutely perfect. That'll cut the lead down to 4, 17-13.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Offense has enough time to get off a play before we head to the half. The give to the back. Breaks the tackle. Got the first down and more. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true three-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
Missouri will kick it off to open this second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
And the Cyclones are in the hurry-up. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Such a big part to convert these third downs, and they've got it at the 42.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them, because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Just ran over it. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Cyclones have their offense in high gear.
Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
Wants to go up top on first down. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. They gave up the sack on first down. Now it's 2nd and 11. Off the play fake. Makes the catch. It's Eakin. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. From the gun. Wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. They'll move the wide receiver. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Got the quick pass. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. He'll pull it on the read. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. And the Cyclones are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? After getting nothing, it's 2nd and goal from the 6. Looking to fire. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. They've held this ball forever, driven it deep. Now facing a 3rd and goal. Here's the pressure. He was thinking touchdown on the scramble, but they're able to stop him short of the end zone. I see a look of disappointment from this kicker, but that offense is happy. They'll stay out there and go for touchdown, Cyclones! And that one will put them up here in the 2nd half.
This quarterback really does a nice job seeing the field and reading coverage. And when you go empty and you spread the defense out, it's easier to see what the defense is doing.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A lot of interest in this Pac-12 showdown today, so let's catch you up to speed on things. Washington State is ahead right now, but the school that nearly saw Ryan Leaf win a Heisman back in the day still has some work to do. They're up by a field goal over Syracuse. If anything else happens in this one in the Pac-12 or anywhere else, we'll make sure you know about it, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Looking to pass. It's Foster. Intercepted. The defense has set him up.
And that's such a great job of seeing the play, seeing it unfold, breaking on the football, making the interception, and you will absolutely never forget getting that first career INT, that big play, that big moment.
Iowa State sending the offense back out. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. The give to the back. Turning it on. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup. The Cyclones headed quickly to the line.
The interesting thing about these RPOs is it takes a lot of communication. You know, the quarterback sticks it in the belly of the running back, and the running back doesn't know if he's going to take it or not. And you could tell, took the football, got north-south, got upfield, got a great positive gain and a positive play for this offense.
The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. The defense going to stop the clock with the timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. 1st and goal for the offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. They've pushed it forward down to the 5, but now looking at 3rd and goal. Trying to find the end zone. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. No hesitation from this head coach. He will go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down. The Tigers are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. You just can't go backwards there. He did, and they swarmed him for a safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away. Creates a little room. Quick step and go. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those 4th down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for you.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Fires downfield. He's open on the right. Ripping through the defense. And the big gain. They've got it on the 46. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. And the Cyclones getting set on 1st and 10. To the ground with the back. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. They'll try to snap it quickly.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
And he's almost to that 1st down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the 1st down. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. And they needed an inch, and they didn't get it. This defense gives up nothing, and you'll like it. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. Back to pass, it's Foster. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. It's complete, and he will score. Touchdown, Tigers.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
They're going to go for 2 here and try to extend that lead to a field goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Quarterback floating away from pressure. He gets in there for the 2-point conversion and pushes the lead to 3. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Iowa State sending the offense back out. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating because you think you might get points, and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complimentary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. The Cyclones will hustle to the line.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball.
Oh, he's got some space. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
Man, those are so hard to defend. You know, the quarterback, obviously he's doing the run-pass option and creating some indecision in my head. And look at that. He hands it off, and the back gets a quick 10. Easy. You know, like just chews up yardage. Just really, really tough to stop those kind of plays.
They make the stop, but he got work done on the ground, picking up 6 to the 23. He makes a grab. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Iowa State.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown, and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Oh, they're after him. Fires to the wideout. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Leaves it with the back. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. Here's a heat. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
He has been terrorizing quarterbacks all year long. That now his 10th sack of the season. He's got speed. He's got power. He's going to play on Sundays, and he is not cooperating with this offense's game plan.
So Missouri will have to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line?
Picks up 1. Brings up 2nd down.
That's the end of the period, and Iowa State has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Under fire. Forced to just throw it away on 3rd down, and now they face 4th. And the Cyclones will bring the punt team onto the field. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. To the air, it's Foster. It's complete to the right. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. They'll go back to work on offense. Finds his man. It's Eakin. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Cyclones want to move quickly.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. You saw it on that last play.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. As someone once said, from way downtown, bang, outside of 60 yards.
And that was an important kick here in the 4th quarter, man. You want to take that touchdown lead, make them have to go the length of the field and score a TD. Nice execution by this offense. Nice job trusting your kicker.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Mizzou has it back on the offense coming out on the field. Quarterback on the keeper. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? To throw, it's Foster. Works the middle. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. He's going to be a little bit short of that 1st down marker, and this defense did a tremendous job not to lose contain on the scramble. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. And the returner is stopped. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
Man, it's so nice to have a guy that you can depend on. Like, this offense is built around him for a reason. Just a good running back, you could see.
And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover.
And you will always remember your first. And how about that? Breaking on the football, getting an INT, the first INT. Keep the football, brother. The first of many big-time plays for this guy.
Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Dropping back, it's Foster. Pocket breaking down. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
So Missouri will have to punt it away. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. He'll call for the fair catch here. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. Last drive ended with a pick. Vitally important to take care of the football this time. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
Dude, you're in such a great position. You got the lead, clock's winding down. I got to put some drives together. The last thing I can do is give the ball back to the other team. Horrible fumble, big-time costly mistake.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. The run to the left. Finding an escape route. Got the first down and more. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. He'll keep it himself. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on second down. They'll move the tight end. Going to the ground. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. And a big opportunity for this offense to tie the game up. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Setting up for the extra point and the top. And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the fourth. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. From inside the 10, here he comes. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Iowa State sending the offense back out. Gives it on the option. Breaks into the open. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. And the Cyclones come to the line in the hurry-up. When your best is demanded on a big stage like this against a rival, he has delivered, cracking the 150-yard mark.
No doubt about it. What do we say? Big-time players make big plays in big games. The games don't get bigger than this for this team right here, and this guy, David, has shown up today.
Man, it's so nice as a coach to have that dude that you know you can count on. He'll put up big numbers, and he's been carrying this offense.
Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes him talk to the hand. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. A tie game here late, and they do not want to give up this football. They'll go for it on 4th down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Time for the offense to try to put together a 4th quarter drive to break a tie. Unloads to the wideout. And it's intercepted. Oh, what a big play in a tie game. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
It's all about making plays, and this guy's been waiting to make his mark on this team. He gets his first interception of the season, and what a momentum-changing play for his team.
Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time. It put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession, they went for it. They rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Whistle blows, clock stopped, and there are 2 minutes left to play in this one. He'll do it himself. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. From the gun, the ground game. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Motion from the wideout. Second down, they'll go to the air. Pulls it in, it's Robbins. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. The Cyclones are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. And they can't make the connection. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And the kicker delivers the 3-ball to finish off the drive. And they have surged on top here in the final 2 minutes.
Well, the offense and special teams did their job, right? Here late in the 4th quarter, they put themselves now in position to win this game. It all comes down to the defense. Can they deliver? If they get the stop, they win this game.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air, it's Foster. Firing to the right, complete. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Fires to the right. And that is interception number 3 on the day. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it.
That's a tough deal for the offense, right? I mean, you're trailing, it's late in the game, you're having to throw the football, you're just trying to make something happen, and ball gets away from the quarterback, ends up in the hands of a DB. Nice job by the defense.
So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. Looks like the offense will just take a knee. No matter how much college football changes, realignment, all of that kind of stuff, rivalries are consistent, and winning rivalry games, well, that's just the best.
Because they hate each other so much. So you take the field against your rival. You're able to put forth a performance like that. That is worth its weight in gold, David. Unbelievable effort here by the winning team, and bragging rights now for a while.
Bragging rights for a while. It's a fun thing to be able to accomplish. Now we also got to take in the next couple games, because this is always, there's a letdown that naturally happens after these big rivalry wins. We feel like our chest is poked out. We got to look on to the next game, focus in on this next one.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.